All right, so let's get you a live look outside here. This is our Levis Commons camera. It's down in Perrysburg. A lot of times we use this to view the sunrise. Today, it's going to be a little bit murkier to try to do that. Of course, sunrise still about 2.5 hours away, but that fog has a good opportunity to continue to thicken up as we start off this Wednesday morning for us. Temperatures, they're back in the upper 50s, and all of this fog is being created because of the moisture from that rain we had yesterday morning. Didn't leave the lower atmosphere, cools down overnight. We get some fog to develop, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Right now, 63 degrees, current temperature out at Toledo Express Airport. We've got a southwest breeze at about 6 miles an hour. That's really actually a good thing. If you can keep that breeze up a little bit, oftentimes that fog doesn't get quite as thick as that pea soup stuff, that's really tough to see through. So we want to see that wind number staying above 5 miles an hour, at least would help us out a little bit. Radar and satellite. Okay, so there's no rain to talk about for today. Let's flip it over to the visibility map, and this is where things are a little bit trickier. Against the lakeshore here, we've got a touch of fog, and then west of Toledo is where the thickest fog has developed as well for us, especially across parts of Williams, Lenawee, and Fulton County. Let's get you this one here, a real specific view out here in Fulton County, where we've got about a mile of visibility in Swanton, but a quarter mile now starting to show up in Wauseon, up towards Oakshade in the northern part of the county, and out west towards Archibald, currently showing about a quarter mile visibility as well. If that gets any lower, that's where you cause real big problems as far as those intersections, especially those county roads, trying to make sure there's no cars coming. Real tricky for you over the next couple of hours. Our hour-by-hour fogcast says because that little breeze that's blowing, this stuff's going to move around quite a bit. So just be aware. Probably the thickest time frame is going to be about 7, 8 a.m., somewhere in that time frame. By the time, though, we get to noon, with the amount of sunshine we're expecting today, that fog will burn off quickly. And when that sun pops out, it is going to be a bright, sunny day for today, and that will last all day long. Look at this heat that builds into my 10-day forecast. 80 degrees Thursday, but 85 for Friday. Mid to upper 80s this weekend, and still looking at heat next week. Even our 10-day forecast thinks that it's hot there with a high of 93 next Wednesday. That's the latest look at our 10-day forecast.